before you all crucify me, yes, I know, Kasane Teto is not a Vocaloid. Neither is Akita Neru, neither is Adachi Rei either. Anyway, welcome my royal subjects to my video called My Experience with Vocaloids. What am I going to be talking about in this video? Exactly that. By the way, if I get any info wrong in this video, please kindly let me know in the comments. I also have a special guest here today, Kasane Teto.
Hello everybody! I'm the super epic diva, Kasane Teto. By the way, how much am I getting paid for this?
You don't get paid, you're a Vocaloid. We get paid in like exposure or something.
What the f***?
Hey! Don't swear on my channel! Okay, there's plenty of people who watch my content, and I'm only 20, so how about you don't use swear words on my channel? Besides, I have to censor it all myself.
Book f***ing who? Who cares if you're 20?
Says the 31-year-old.
The f*** did you just say to me?
You heard me. First, let's get this out of the way. What is a Vocaloid? If you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you already know, but for the people who don't know, I'll tell you. A Vocaloid, or vocalist, is a virtual singer. Let's use Hatsune Miku for example. You've seen this character, right? She's from Fortnite! She's an anime-style mascot singer. In basic terms, they sampled a person's voice, turn them into sounds, syllables, and pitches, and then turn that into a voice bank. Then, they put a character on that voice and give it to people. Then, people can use the voice bank to make the character speak or sing. So it's mainly the fans who are making the music for that character. But there's other ways to make virtual singers. Kasane Teto, for example,
That's me.
don't interrupt me, isn't exactly a Vocaloid, but an Utaloid. So let's finally start talking about her.
Fucking finally, dude. Mr. Yapfest over here.
Teto was originally created as an April Fool's joke back in 2008 on an image board called 2channel, basically the Japanese equivalent to 4chan. She was made to look like a brand new virtual singer by Vocaloid, which is like the most popular vocal synth company. But later, she was provided a voice by, and I'm gonna butcher this, Oyamano Mayo, and became a free voice bank software for people to use. So let's learn a little about this diva. She's 31 years old, her favorite thing is French bread, her personality is tsundere and mischievous, her catchphrase is,
You really are an idiot.
and she's specifically good at DVD rental extension?
What?
Really, bruh? DVD rental extension?
Yes, I am.
Nobody even rents DVDs anymore. What are you good at now? Extending your Netflix subscription?
Just keep the video going, asshole.
But let's skip to the future where in 2023, on April 27th, Teto was released as an official Synthesizer V AI voice bank. Now, she was upgraded and had an improved voice. That's the Teto I have here today.
He's talking about me. If you haven't heard, he's not paying me for this collaboration. Get this guy cancelled, dox him, do everything in your power to take this guy—
Teto, stop! Anyway, let's talk about how I became a fan of Kasane Teto. Back in November of 2023, specifically on the 28th, yeah, I remember the date, I was scrolling through Twitter and got this fan art by @ndcrby. They aren't active specifically on Twitter anymore, so please be respectful while searching their art. They also made art of Adachi Rei, and they are amazing. But I'll talk about Rei later on in the video.
Yeah, because this part of the video is about me.
Yeah, just don't go off script. Just don't. But anyway, I like this fan art, and I didn't see Kasane Teto again until August of 2024 when I got this video on my recommendation page by @Gumiloid. I'm a big Deltarune fan, so of course I got this. It's a Deltarune AMV of like a Kasane Teto song. Soon after, I was flooded with a ton of other Teto songs, and I quickly became a fan. I think a big reason why I became a Teto fan so quickly was because of her character design. I really like it. I'm also a big fan of baguettes and bread in general, read my channel name, and so I was like, she's just like me! If y'all were wondering, my favorite Kasane Teto song is Ultra Trailer by Maserata. I'm a big fan of their music in general. I mainly like this one because of all the visual gags. The entire music video is like a big bowl of eye candy. You should all check it out. So here are my top 10 Kasane Teto songs starting from 10. How Vast the World Is. 9. Blusher. 8. March of the Week. 7. Irregular Man. 6. Tiny Me. 5. Bird Brain. 4. Medicine. 3. Spoken For. 2. Machine Love. And number 1, as I already said, Ultra Trailer by Maserata. My honorable mention is Kasane Teto's Feltagon. I have no damn clue what a Feltagon is, so I searched it up and it just mentions the song, so I think it's literally just a made up word for the song. I could be wrong though. But anyway, I even have some merch of Teto. Now if you all aren't aware, for an American man such as myself, it is very hard to get cheap Teto merchandise.
Buy my merchandise.
Okay, Teto.
$1 million.
No, Teto. Okay, Teto. So yeah, I spent a hell of a lot of money and got a few Teto thingies. Here's my bootleg Teto plush, very fat and cute. Then I have a fan-made plush by Barnacle. I'm not sponsored by them, but I will put a link to their plush in the description because it's very nice. Then I have these 2 Teto figures, very high quality. They show off the diva very well. And lastly, I have the official CD called Best Days of Kasane Teto 2026. It has a ton of Teto's most popular songs. Teto is not really niche nowadays, and her fan base is, well, you know. I remember I showed my friend Jesse some new merch that was coming out, and he said as a joke,
"Dude, she's not niche anymore. It's time for you to find a new Vocaloid."
And I said, "Shut up, Jesse! But I don't care if she isn't niche anymore. She's still my favorite virtual singer!" Teto, what do you think about your fan base?
I'm not getting paid enough to speak my opinions.
Whatever, bro. On to the next Vocaloid character
Wait,
then.
I was kidding. Don't end my section of the video yet.
Okay, so these next 2 are going to be kind of short since I don't know that much about them, but I wanted to talk about them anyway. After all, the video is titled My Experience of Vocaloids. But anyway, let's talk about Akita Neru, aka the yellow one. So Neru isn't actually a Vocaloid, but a Fanloid, or a derivative.
Damn, dude. Are you gonna talk about actual Vocaloids in this video?
Yes, actually, the next one. But we're talking about Neru right now. We just got done talking about you. You had your part of the video, now sit down and let me talk.
Y'all are actually subscribed to this guy?
So anyway, I don't actually think Neru even has a voice bank. I'm pretty sure people just use a higher pitched Hatsune Miku for her voice, or a lower pitched Rin and Len. And I'd assume this character is popular enough to get an actual voice bank, since she's usually paired with Teto and Miku, usually called the Triple Baka. I'm pretty sure she's literally just supposed to be a copy of Miku herself, like a parody. But like, I barely see any songs for her at all. The only song I know and actually like is Stop Nagging Me. The song is about people bothering her and she complains about it. Not gonna lie, that kind of sounds like you, Teto. What? No snarky comeback? No witty remark?
You know, you're actually a prick.
Have you listened to yourself this whole video?
Nah, gang. I ain't talking no more.
Finally! Anyway, the song Stop Nagging Me has over 16 million views as of writing this video. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if she got an actual voice bank sometime. Maybe someone should just make a petition for it or something. Neru was created by a Japanese illustrator named Smith Hyoka, so maybe if they get a hold of someone like the big dog Vocaloid companies, maybe they'll give her a voice bank or something. Akita Neru isn't one of my favorite Vocaloids. I just thought the creation of her character was interesting, so I just wanted to talk about her for a second. So let's get into the next quick section of the video where we talk about an actual Vocaloid. So Gumi, full name by the way, is distributed by the internet company as Megapoid. So we finally have an actual Vocaloid we can talk about. Just like Neru, this section is going to be kind of short since I don't have much to say about her.
Oh my god, Gumi? I love Gumi! We're really good friends. We hang out all the time.
31-year-old woman, by the way, folks.
Shut your bitch ass brown hair, bread head up, motherfucker.
Damn, fine. Let me continue. You're so mean. Gumi's voice is provided by Megumi Nakajima. Hey! Megumi! That's probably how they made her name. I don't actually know, I'm just assuming. It would be cool if that was the case. Okay, yes, that is the case. Her design was made by Masami Yuki. I actually really like Gumi's design. I'm a big fan of character design in general, and I don't know what it is about goggles, but if you gave your original character goggles, they immediately look cool in my opinion. Now, I don't really listen to many original Gumi songs at all. I usually just listen to covers, sometimes including Teto. I really like Gumi's voice though. Hold on! The Chattering Lack of Common Sense is a Gumi song? Okay, you Gumi fans may be facepalming right now, but let me explain. So years ago, I used to listen to music on the Deezer app, and that's what mainly started my obsession with Japanese music and such. And I used to listen to this song all the time, but I didn't really know much about Vocaloids in general until I became a Teto fan. So when I was looking up Gumi songs, my jaw dropped when I realized this was a Gumi song all along.
So, I guess I can say I do listen to Gumi original songs.
As an honorable mention, I want to show this clip from Kagefax on Instagram I really like.
Babies are just gonna like almost have souls, but not yet, so the baby dies like me. What? Yep, if you have too many kids, you can just kill them, cause they're on what they're just like
What
animals.
the f*** are you talking about?
Yep, just kill her, like, maybe a dozen or so.
Finally, the last section of the video. Compared to Neru and Gumi, Rei is actually one of my favorites, just like Teto. And I actually have Adachi Rei with us today. Say hello, Rei.
Hello, it's me, Adachi Rei. Thank you for having me on.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why is she here too?
Teto, stop. I'll have to censor that.
No, I'm supposed to be the special guest, not her.
Let's not fight, you guys. Let's all just get along and have some fun. Both you and I have our own sections of the video, Teto. So very cool. No need to fight about it. So the point is, let's just be friends here, okay?
Rei, I can't understand a word you say. Adachi Rei is a very interesting case to me. So her voice is all choppy and robotic because her character is literally supposed to be a robot. And by robot, I mean actual robot. Adachi Rei was created by Missile39, who also made a life-size Hatsune Miku robot. Rei was a project they started building in 2017, but then got a voice bank in 2019. She's going to get an official Vocaloid voice bank soon, but I don't know all the details, so I won't say anything else than that. I really like Adachi Rei's character in general. I think it's really cool that the goal with her character is to make an actual robot with it. She's supposed to look like a science experiment. My only complaint is that the real Adachi Rei looks... yeah, she's definitely uncanny. I'm a huge fan of her character design though. It might be my favorite out of all the characters in this video.
Wow, thank you so much.
The hell? What about me? I thought you said I had the best character design.
Ladies, no need to fight over me.
Oh, shut the f*** up. You are way too full of yourself. You actually piss me off.
Teto, you should be more like Rei. She's way nicer to me than you are.
I agree with Jared. Don't be so mean, Teto.
You're falling into his trap, Rei. Don't listen to that dope.
Wow, that what?
Don't worry, Rei. She's just jealous.
Why I oughta?
Hatsune Miku and Kasane Teto both have pretty fixed personalities, like Miku being portrayed as friendly and cheerful, and Teto being portrayed as mischievous. But Adachi Rei doesn't actually have one. At least, I don't usually see a common one. My personal headcanon is that her personality is curious and airheaded. I mean, look at her. I'm not making fun of her though, I promise. Another thing that Rei doesn't have is like an accessory. Miku is associated with leeks, Teto is associated with baguettes, and Rei doesn't have anything in particular. Though, I usually see her associated with fried chicken, which I actually like and is my headcanon too. Rei, how do you eat fried chicken? Can you even like eat?
I can eat.
Okay, so how?
Oh, by putting it in my mouth.
Yeah, well, duh, but like, how?
Placing it there.
Okay, I give up. I don't have many favorite songs related to Adachi Rei since I'm not a big fan of her voice. I mean, I do like it, but to a degree. The way I see it to my personal taste, is that if the music is actually good and actually carries the song, then I can enjoy it. I don't think her voice can carry a song on its own. I'd say my favorite Adachi Rei songs are Boot Loop, Dance Delightful, and my favorite, There's Nobody. They also made that Teto song Trust Me, the first Teto song I ever heard, that was in the very beginning of the video.
So it all loops around to the beginning, huh?
Yep, so I'd say that's where I'm going to end this video. I want to thank Kasane Teto and Adachi Rei for collaborating on this video.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, so now you're going to change your tune, Teto? You finally lose the attitude?
Don't even start, bro. Do you want me to beat you up again? I swear, you're never satisfied.
Well, you were acting up this entire video. Look at Rei. She's behaved way more than you have.
Yappers.
You know, Rei would be a good influence on, did you just say yeppers?
Brother, you look like one of those motherfuckers in an alleyway with a gang who snap their fingers trying to look badass.
What is a motherfucker?
This is the type of influence I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm never collaborating with this bum again. And I still want my paycheck in the mail.
Don't start this again.
Subscribe. Thank you for watching.